Are you thinking about coming to the Philippines? Let me suggest 5 items that are essential for day-to-day travel. So I'm currently working in Southeast Asia. For over a week now, I've been in the Philippines. I've been traveling around from Oslo to Mobile to Cebu, now here in Siargao. Previously, I spent almost a month here in 2018, and I want to come back to see more of this beautiful country. The Philippines is vastly different from other countries in Southeast Asia, like Thailand or like Bali. Thankfully, it's not nearly as developed, but that does mean there are some amenities that you would expect to be here that just aren't there sometimes. And this is why I built a list of how to have a good time here and stay healthy and fresh. These tips are something I've learned from coming here twice, and now the second time I feel I'm way more prepared because I'm following this advice. So number one is hand wash. Make sure that you have hand wash on you anywhere you go. If you go to the toilet here, oftentimes there may not be soap or hand wash in the toilet, and that means that you would go and you'd probably feel uncomfortable, and you'd probably then immediately go and start seeking out hand wash. So first things first, make sure you have hand wash anytime you're going anywhere, just to keep yourself clean. It means that you're going to stay healthy and keep any bacteria at bay. For example, I was in Cebu Airport, which is a big airport, and there was no hand wash there, which is something you would not expect. But again, traveling my own hand wash, it doesn't bother me, it's fine. I remember if that happened the first time I was in the Philippines, I would probably get quite annoyed about it. So number two, tissues. Again, on a toilet team, sometimes you may go to the toilets and there may not be toilet roll there. That makes me freak out, especially when you say have food poisoning, which for me is 2 for 2 on my trips to the Philippines. So I know that when I'm traveling here, I always have extra tissues, extra toilet roll on me at all times, because often there's not toilet roll in the toilets here. This is something I can't stress enough. Definitely bring your own toilet roll with you anywhere you're going. It's going to save you any stress during the day. Also, disposing of the toilet roll, please check the toilet. Some of the drainage here in the Philippines cannot handle paper, so what you need to do is you'll need to maybe put it in a bucket instead. There'll be signs on the wall, abide by those rules essentially. And number three, Imodium. The last one on the toilet team, I promise. I've been here in the Philippines 2 times. I've had a stomach bug twice. I know that it's important to carry Imodium with you if you are going on some, say, day adventures where you can't be nipping off to the toilet every so often. So having Imodium takes care of that and allows you to get on with your day and enjoy yourself. Number 4, a local SIM card. Traveling solo, it's important I have Wi-Fi. It's important I'm able to stay connected and able to find out information very quickly. For example, last night I had to stay over in Mindanao. I had to book a hotel room at the very last minute and I had to do that on my phone. Thankfully, I have data and fully have access to everything because their SIM cards are super cheap. I paid 250 pesos for my SIM card and for 4 gigs of data. That's less than £7 and about less than $10, I imagine. Doesn't mean I'm able to access translators, maps, WhatsApp, Trivago when I need to. And it allows me to tether from my laptop so I can do remote work when I desire from a location that doesn't have a Wi-Fi spot for me. And number 5, medication. I'm prone to hurt myself or getting ill, I guess, on vacation. So I have to make sure that I take everything, all the brands I know, like Nurofen from the UK or Lemsip. So if anything does happen, I don't have to be searching pharmacies. I've got everything I need with me for the time period where I'm ill. And that's worked out so well this time. Last time I was in the Philippines, I was remote islands chasing for three paracetamols, 4 paracetamols all over up and down this island, and they were running out. And I was getting so stressed about the whole thing. Where this time, I've just taken so much medication with me that I know that I'm actually okay, and it's worked out so well. And I'm like, there's no stress now. It's like if I'm unwell, it's like, cool, I've got plenty of things, and it's been great. Rather than having to worry about trying to find a drug that you want, take it with you and make sure that you use it when you're unwell. And a bonus is first aid. Take some bandages with you. I cut my ankle in the hotel room the other day. I cut my head open on a boot. So I don't know how I did these things, but always have bandages and stuff to clean any wounds or anything like that. And thankfully I did. Everything's fine. Having all these items with you, and it's not much, and it doesn't cost much either, it just means you reduce the amount of stress you have when you're here, because it isn't like Thailand, it's not like Bali, it is different, but it's great that it's different as well. But having these items means you'll be a little bit more prepared and you'll have a better time. So that's all I have for you today. I hope that's been useful for anyone who's going to go to the Philippines. And remember, stop starting, start finishing. See you again next time.